Good afternoon and welcome. Today we're going to change the oil in our 2016 Yamaha FZ07 motorcycle using this KN-204 wrench off oil filter. I'll throw an Amazon link down in the description, so if you want to go down there and click on it, head over to Amazon and buy you one of these if you got this bike. I really like these oil filters, like that that little built-in nut it has on the end of the oil filter, which you can see there. The wrench size, the 17mm wrench size, see that fits into this filter, is the same size as the oil drain plug. Alright, let's go ahead and get the oil drained out of this. I'll tell you what, first let's let it run for a little bit. We'll let it run, warm up a little bit, get the oil nice and warm so it flows easy, and then we'll go ahead and get it drained. So low temp. So if you're watching this and wondering why I have the blocks under the front tire, it's because my yard back here isn't really level. So I just blocked it up to get the bike as level as possible. If you don't have the SW Motec center stand for this bike, you definitely need to get it. My favorite thing for maintaining this bike. It's awesome. It's fairly easy to install. It takes things like checking chain tension, adjusting chain tension, oil and chain, just doing oil changes, all that a lot easier. Temperature, now we're starting to come up. We'll let it come up a little bit more and then we'll go ahead and shut it off, start draining the oil. Okay, I don't know if you can see that or not, but we're at 138 degrees. Go ahead and shut it off. So like I said before, the drain plug bolt and the hex on this oil filter is same size, 17mm. Just break it loose with the wrench. Make sure you replace that crush washer each oil change. I bought a box of them. I'll throw an Amazon link for those down in the description as well. Just crack the oil filter loose, let it drain out of there a little bit before we take it all the way off. There's so much room here, you don't need this hex on the end of this oil filter. You could use a regular strap wrench or oil filter wrench on this if you wanted to. I just like this oil filter, so this is what I use. It's a pretty handy little feature. Here's those drain plug washers I bought a package of just to have. Do your own oil changes, you might as well buy a package of them so you have them. Like I said, I can find these or the equivalent on Amazon. I'll put a link down in the description. We're still draining a little bit. While we're doing that, we'll take a look at the bike. This bike is stock, except for I added the SW Motec center stand, which is awesome. I did the Yoshi fender eliminator kit. Really cleans up the look of the back of this bike a lot. Love that look. Using the factory taillights and everything on it. And then I have the, I think it's Puig. I'm not exactly sure how you say that. If I butcher that, I apologize. Short smoke windscreen. Right there. Really like that. I enjoy riding it. I don't ride it nearly as much as I should. I think I got just over 1,000 miles on this 2016. So you do the math, it's not nearly enough miles on it. It's fun when I do get a chance to get it out. There's a better picture of the drain plug gaskets that I buy. Okay, let's go ahead and put the new oil filter on there. Get it out of the box. Plastic off of it. I don't know if you can see that or not, but we take the plastic off. These oil filters already have a little bit of oil lubricating the O-ring that's in them. That seal, I'm going to add just a little bit more. So all I want to do is take just a little drop of the oil coming out, put it on that O-ring. Just lubricate the O-ring and protect it. Then you put the oil filter back on. It's just, you go hand tight. You aren't going to need a wrench to put this back on. Because if you make it super tight now, it'll be even tighter when you go ahead and take it off. These gloves are junk. Look at that. A lot of good it did, huh? So just hand tight. So we'll go ahead and put our new drain plug washer. These aluminum crush washers. Put a new one on the drain plug. I'll go ahead and put that in there. Everything here is aluminum. The bolt's aluminum, the pan's aluminum, the crush washer's aluminum. So you don't have to go crazy with it. Just get it tight, snug. Or look at your owner's manual and I'm sure there's a torque spec in there. Follow that. Alright, let's put some oil back in this. Alright, so there's your oil sight glass right there. And there's your fill plug. Oil choices is Castrol 10W40 4T full synthetic motorcycle oil. This is a wet clutch bike, so you need to make sure you're using motorcycle oil in it, otherwise you'll destroy your clutches. Let's go ahead and fill it up. I just push it down in there gently, so it's gently wedged in place. And then you don't have to hold it. You just pour oil right in there. Once it's full, go ahead and put your oil fill cap back on. Make sure it's nice and snug. And clean up. And like I said earlier, I'll go ahead and throw an Amazon link in the description for this wrench set. I'll do standard and metric. Use metric for this application, 17mm is all you need. And I bought these holders separately, so if I find those, I'll put those on there too. And I'll put a link to the oil filter in the description as well, along with the drain plug gaskets. You want to replace these washers each time because they're aluminum and they crush when you tighten down. They're only going to crush so far and still do their job, so you might as well just replace it. Okay, when you're all done, make sure you double check your oil level. You can see about where mine's at. Pretty close to the upper lines on the outside ring of the sight glass. Might have added just a little bit more than I normally would. But that's okay, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. Always follow your manufacturer's recommended oil levels, be safe. And when you're done, make sure you wipe all the oil off your pan and off your oil filter housing, just to make sure you don't leave an oil slick anywhere. Nothing worse than motorcycle tires that got a little oil on them. So stay safe and happy riding season. Thanks for watching.